Hi everyone, my name is Polumi and today we are going to learn about a very simple yet a very important concept known as Object Oriented Programming Language or OOPS. OOPS is a concept to develop program using modular approach. So, what is modular approach? Modular problem solving approach is about dismantling or breaking bigger problems into smaller problems and then solving those smaller problems into smaller modules. So in actual scenario of software development, what happens is that we get a very complex scenario. So what we do is we break them into small sprints and then we cover everything in different modules. OOPS was introduced to overcome the disadvantages of procedural languages. So now you must be wondering like what are the disadvantages of procedural languages? So the first disadvantage that was that we could not reuse the code. Second disadvantage was rewriting the same code throughout. And the third disadvantage was difficulty in finding error. Error checking was very difficult. Okay, now let's move on. OOPS is a concept that combines of both the data and the function to operate as a single unit called object. So this is how OOPS operate. OOPS concept is used in programming languages such as Java, C++, .NET, Python and a lot others. Now let's look into the applications of OOPS. The main OOPS concept that is used in the industry and also in writing Java programming languages are encapsulation, abstract classes, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, access modifiers, and interface. So we will look into each topic in our next lecture. Today what we will do is we will look into the concepts of objects and classes and then give the real-time example of both the objects and classes. Okay, so let's look into the advantages of object-oriented programming language. First, it reduces duplication. Second, code reusability. We have discussed earlier that the disadvantages of procedural languages are overcome in object-oriented programming language, so that is why it is very widely used and accepted today. And the third thing is modularization. So we discussed in the beginning that what is the concept of modularization and how it helps to build programs in an easy way, right? So now what we will see is what is object and class. Well, class is a blueprint from which objects are created. It represents the set of properties of methods that are common to all objects of one type. So this is what the basic concept of class is. Now what is object? Objects have states and behavior. When we do work in Java, we use the objects to get the job done. We create objects, modify them, move them around. So with when the class is created and then we create the blueprint. So the blueprint of a class is called object. So now let's see the real life example of OOPS. Classic example is a mobile phone. We all use mobile phones. Some use Android, some use Apple, iOS. So different mobile companies are Apple, Samsung, Nokia. So mobile is an example of class and different companies are the objects of a class. So now it's clear what is the concept of class and object, and this is the real life example. It will help you to remember. Now let's move on to some interview questions. The basic interview questions that can be asked in the for the freshers role are that what is OOPS concept, the difference between procedural languages and OOPS, and the applications of OOPS, the real time example. Give me a real time example of classes and objects. So that is it for today's video everyone. I hope you liked it, and if you have come so far then please like this video, and if you're new here then subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.